All right, what is going on, everybody? Frankie here for the Bakersfield Gentlemen with my brother Miguel. I'm going to move this mic just a little bit closer to me. Uh, it is a beautiful Monday here in Bakersfield, California, and we've got quite a few things to talk to you about. Some stuff we did over the weekend, um, some stuff coming up, more about the Cigar Heritage Festival, and of course, more about our show sponsor, Artista Cigars. Um, Before we get anything too serious, though, Mike, I do want to do some sharing. Um, so I don't know if maybe you have a little bit of filler you could talk about some stuff that you had going on. Looks like you're a leper.
Did you not just hear me cursing to high heavens right
I
now? And you want
did.
me to talk?
I do.
That's what you want me to do. All right, fine. We got a bone to pick with technology. Part of my language out there, but right now computers are a bunch of lint lickers and cootie queens, as an Orbit commercial once taught me. And I'm very upset. I'm sorry we're like 10 minutes late. It's because everything was set up about 5 minutes ahead of time. And then I look back and the screen's frozen. And then I go to refresh everything, and then it just wouldn't go back. I had to restart the entire computer, and then that didn't work. So, oof. Oh my goodness, I just need a cold, tasty beverage. I think that's what's going on right here. And nothing can help you relax more than our newest sponsor to the show, Shasta Cola. Goody, how you doing, brother? And Shasta sent us over this wonderful orange cream soda, Frankie. Um, the name of which um, I will get to in a minute, but let me go ahead and crack that so you guys know how delicious this is. Oh yeah, good sound right there. Good stuff. Now, as you can see, Frankie is not lying about my arms and my back and my shoulder. I was attacked this weekend. I was attacked by children. It was like a scene from Oliver Twist if they gave them paintball guns. It was terrifying, like the flying monkeys from Oz, Wizard of Oz, mixed with the scoundrels of the streets of London in Children of Bakersfield form. It was a lot of fun actually. We went to go play paintball over at
Wolverine Paintball
Wolverine
Facility.
Paintball facility here in Bakersfield, California. A newer field. It's been around a couple years now, but just never had a chance to go, and it is awesome. Absolutely love it. Cannot wait to go back. The kids had a great time. Little brother's 13th birthday had a wonderful time as well. So that is what was most important. And I let them shoot me. I want you guys to all know that. All right. I wanted them to have as much fun as I did when I was their age playing. And the most fun you can have is shooting other people. So we let that happen. Now, that doesn't even begin to close off Saturday, because after that you take these basically animals that look human, because of how old they are and all the hormones and how much they can eat,
Hmm.
and they were destroying that pizza place. I believe they probably ran out of pizza at one point.
Yeah, I think we came up to a total where we spent more money on pizza than we did at the paintball field. And I do want to touch real quick on the paintball field itself. For Wolverine, their entire staff was absolutely fantastic.
Oh, great people.
Um, and the only downside is they only have two fields. They have one speedball field and one kind of rec ball field. But in no way does that minimize how much fun those kids had playing paintball. Um, they were a little bit hesitant to play on the speedball field because um, it's less to hide behind and a lot closer quarters.
Yeah,
Uh, but they quickly got into it and had a blast. We're actually preferring it to the rec ball field, which is kind of like tires and little buildings and wood piles and stuff we could hide behind. They were getting into those bunkers really quick and having a great time.
job.
Um,
Hey Billy, how you doing?
so cannot say enough about that. That was absolutely fantastic for those kids. And then the pizza was fantastic also. But again, pizza is my favorite food, so you'll be hard pressed to find a pizza that does not agree with me.
It's true, and I mean Tony's is low. I know it's local, guys, so it's not really like can't like, oh, go get your own Tony's right now, but
I
it's really
would
good.
not
It's good.
doubt that lots of people around the world,
Have a
around the country,
similar.
have a Tony's somewhere. Not the same,
Oh,
obviously, but
but
a Tony's pizza.
go to a Tony, any Tony you want. Brian, Volume 2 by California Dream. What? Oh, huh. That's a great idea.
Actually, Mike,
I'm
I was going
gonna.
to ask you about your soda.
You're gonna ask. Well, again, guys, a new unofficial official sponsor for the gentleman here is Shasta Cola. You can get that close enough where it's not gonna. Right there, it's about not blurred, but The name of this orange cream soda, which tastes exactly like orange cream, so it's delicious, is California Dreamin'. And what cigar could I possibly pair with a California Dreamin' brand Shasta Cola, guys? I just don't know. I just don't know. Do you have any suggestions, Frankie?
Tim, real quick, I've played at Poso Creek every time I played paintball up here in Bakersfield. We actually used to practice there as a team, but
A lot of
it's
fun.
such a drive. And literally, this paintball field Wolverine is 2 minutes from my mom's house and 2 minutes from the pizza place. So that's why we went with it. But Poster Creek is fantastic. It's just nowadays it's leaning more towards airsofters and paintballers, which is unfortunate. But Miguel, to answer your question, I think the only cigar to have with that would be the California Dreamin' Volume 2.
Finally, friggin' here. Oh my goodness. Do you have your keys on you so you can open that bad boy up?
Oh, I'll still open it. I don't need no
No
keys.
worries. You are looking at a natural wrapper over a three-country blend of tobacco, which includes U.S. and Dominican Nicaraguan fillers with a Dominican Orlo binder. Again, Artista Factory. Huge shout out, James. Thank you so much for helping us with the blending and allowing us to probably take up way too much of his time. Then it's worth it for him, but he gave it to us either way. Opus X is it's basically an Opus and a Padron and a what do you call it? Lord Byron mixed together. I think that's all the tobaccos
Hmm.
that's really used. But I cannot confirm nor deny that on camera. But I'll just say yes.
Now, this is the second offering we have in our California Dreaming line. And as the first one paid homage to California as the state flag was represented on the band itself, this one pays tribute to our hometown of Ventura. This is actually looking out towards the ocean, towards the pier, as you would look from the Father Sarah statue over
Oh.
by where City Hall is at.
Mhm.
Um, it's an iconic picture for those that are familiar with Ventura. It's a very iconic picture. It's a very beautiful picture, and I think they capture it very, very well on the band itself. So I'm very, very happy that we're able to do that, and again, pay tribute to our hometown.
Absolutely. And we are final. The pre-orders are going to get theirs first, obviously, guys, which will ship today.
Yep.
Um, but for those who are wanting to order them, you hit us up as per usual, guys. 55 for a 5-pack plus shipping, or if you get two, it's free shipping. So that's just a way to show some love for you, for supporting us as much as you guys have done for so long. And we've got some for you if you want to try them out. I think now that they're actually here, we are going to set up like we did last time, the long ash contest, um, the virtual long ash contest. I had a lot of fun doing that. Archie, how you doing? Kamish, how you doing? Um, we're just not gonna invite Kat this time because
Yeah,
I think she's doing some kind of steroids
cigar
or
steroids.
yeah, some kind of performance enhancing drugs, known as being super gorgeous and just a cheater.
Uh, yeah. Cat did win our long ash contest last time we had it. There was a lot of fun to do it. We got to do it over a Zoom, which I haven't really seen a whole lot of people do a long ash contest over Zoom. So that was quite unique, I think, for us to do, and a lot of fun. Everybody was on their best behavior as far as being truthful about their ash. Uh, Anthony Giannis smoked right through his band, which I thought was awesome.
Friggin' incredible. That
So
was impressive. Speaking of Gianna, I believe Anthony will be joining us in 2 weeks' time, a little bit less than 2 weeks now, over in Tampa,
yes, the
Ybor City.
Cigar Heritage Festival is in full swing. We will have another guest on Wednesday. This will actually not be a cigar guest; it'll be a clothing vendor that's going to be there. So I'm pretty excited to have her on.
Yep,
And Friday we'll have another guest on. We're trying to get a few more guests on before the actual event. You guys, just to get you guys an idea of who's going to be there, um, and what you have looking or coming forward to you when you get there.
yeah. Brian, don't worry. You were not the only one beat by a girl in the situation. We all got beat. I thought I had it too. I was feeling very confident. I smoked it before in the ashes. The ash on the California Dreamin' Volume 1 was perfection. And I've only had a couple so far just because we're supposed to sell them. But I've had a couple California Dreamin' Volume 2s already. Couldn't help myself. I'm not going to lie, guys. I apologize. Um, but the ash has been pretty dang phenomenal as well. I don't see too much difference in construction. They're both have been unbelievable. I'm so thankful the quality that we're getting shipped to us.
Hmm.
It just I couldn't ask for more.
Yeah,
There's no way. There's nothing else they could have done better, as far as construction goes. And I think the flavor as well for myself, it is just spot on. It's everything I wanted.
yeah, exactly. The cigars will speak for itself once you guys are able to get them into your hands, give them a try. I think they're absolutely fantastic. I probably smoked more than he has, but then again, when as soon as they got in here, I kind of snuck away a couple 5 packs and been smoking those all weekend. So I've gotten to enjoy quite a few of these already, you guys, and I'm very, very pleased with the outcome. James over at Sinistro, Ram over at Artista. Big thank you to you guys for making this happen for us.
100%. I got one little tiny bit that won't light. Will you give me the jet? You're trying to put a soft flame to it. It's just not a smart way to try to light stuff.
Uh huh.
Oh, well, never mind.
Got it.
Wow, did it on its own while I was trying to make a point there. Like sometimes you just got that little tiny corner, and I try to use a soft flame or a match for that, and for some reason, it just never works out. Starts the flame just goes to other areas. So a jet's really helpful, especially those single jet lighters.
Hmm.
But that's the only time I like to use those, or
Yeah.
else you're
Oh
just
yeah.
you're sitting there for a couple minutes. Just da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It is a tobacco blend that helps it burn correctly, and then if it's touched by bunched, excuse me, touched, bunched the way intended, 100%. And that is talent, skills, and knowledge that
Hmm.
we do not possess.
And generations of passing it down.
100%, and just the proper skill and technique, like you said, passed down.
Hmm.
Wonderful stuff there, and the fact that they allowed us to touch on the blends and say, "Hey, we would like this changed a bit."
Hmm.
We really preferred test blend A to test blend B, test blend 5 to test blend 7, or whatever, all the way through the process for the last what 6.5, 8 months almost
Hmm.
before this came to what was going to be. It really does feel like you're getting spoiled in the whole situation because I gotta learn. I want to learn more. I cannot wait to actually get to the Dominican to start studying a little bit better, a
Hmm.
little more in depth. We had the plan. Obviously, COVID happened and life happens, and the plans get pushed back a bit. But
Yeah.
man,
We
how's
have a
this
message
different?
from
Oh, Peter over on YouTube. I'm
yeah.
sorry, Peter. Let me put that on stream. Uh, First, the wrapper is going to be different. The binder is actually the same. It is the Dominican Orlo binder. Um, but the most important difference is the amount of um, U.S. tobacco, a little bit more in this, and it is a natural instead of a habano. So we're not looking to go unbelievably crazy with different strength levels. At
Hmm.
least not right now. There's something that's delicious and that can at least be a different taste on its own.
For me, I'm getting more of a walnut flavor from Volume Two with baking spice in it as a secondary note for about the first half of the cigar. This one actually didn't transition for me in thirds; it actually transitioned in halves. And on the second half, then I'm getting some coffee notes in there along with the nuttiness and a little bit more uh, cedar. I think is present at the beginning of the cigar than at the end of the cigar for me personally. But one of the big things I love about it is the construction because I get plenty of smoke output, which again
As you can see,
is no tell of a good cigar. It's just something I personally like to see. If I'm smoking a cigar, I want to know I am smoking a cigar. Faint smoke for me is one of the worst things. Um, so it does give off a good amount of smoke.
I agree with that. It's yeah, like you said, it's not exactly going to make or break a cigar. Um, if the flavors are still good, even though I feel like you're just gonna get more flavor, more smoke. It makes
Yeah.
sense. But sometimes I can really love what I'm smoking, and then I let it go. You do the little exhale, and it seems like nothing came out. But as long as the flavor's there, I mean, I can't complain. But I much prefer to see a plume of smoke or a puff of smoke come out.
And if any of you guys still have any volume ones left, um, I would like to see you guys smoking them side by side. And let me know what you think. You find differences in between the two. We were at Cigars and More 2 on Saturday night for their El Septimo event, and I did not think he was going to remember us. We only met him a couple of times, but Zaya, the owner and CEO of El Septimo, very, very big personality, this guy.
Oh, good
He was
people.
shaking hands there, but we got there late, unfortunately, because of the pizza party and the paintball, and we had to go shower and get ready. Um, but we got there, we got our cigar, we got our wine, we went in. They were starting to eat, so we actually stood up instead of sat at the tables because I don't want to be blowing smoke at people while they're eating. Some people don't mind it, some people do. I didn't want to rub anyone the wrong way,
Hmm.
so we kind of stood up to the front and we're enjoying our cigar. I think you had gone to say hi to Zuzu or somebody. Maybe you went to the no, you didn't go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I went. I think it was when I went to the bathroom and I
Was it?
got cut in front a bunch of times because you were stuck by yourself for a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm standing there, uh, and he comes up to me and he says hi, and he hands me a Emperor's Cut um, collection cigar, and he says, "I want you to smoke these side by side. Cut it, light it right
Yeah.
now." And I was like, "Okay." And I had the Rembrandt. The Rembrandt's a pretty stout, hefty, big cigar from the Sacred Arts line, but
True.
this Emperor's Cut uh, dwarfed it. I mean, it was really, really big. And so I'm there with these two big cigars going back and forth, getting some looks from some people. But he told me to do it. And between the two cigars, there's actually 10 country blend. That's how many countries tobacco those two cigars had between them. And the Sacred Arts Rembrandt was dark and earthy and heavy. Um, and had the wood flavors to it. Whereas
Yeah.
the Emperor's Cut to me was lighter, was creamier, had that coffee and cream notes to it. And they actually complement each other very, very well. And I told him this said, that's exactly what I wanted you to get. So it was actually a lot of fun getting to talk to him, getting to hang out with Danny D's and Wolfie and Scar a Love Affair and
Wow.
Chicks and Sticks and Miss Mimi and all them who came in. Um, it was a lot of fun. I didn't get to try the food. It looked good, but I was full of pizza, so I wasn't
Ooh,
gonna eat.
so not hungry.
The
Yeah.
wine, even though I'm not a wine person, I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was very, very good. From my point, I could be completely wrong. It could have been horrible wine, but I don't know wine, so it is what it is.
I enjoyed it.
Uh, but I personally enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was the El Septimo brand wine,
Mm,
and they had some bottles on hand. Again, I don't know my wine too well, but I did enjoy it too. I thought it was pretty dang tasty. Did not try the white, had the red,
I had the red as well.
and then the cognac is always good.
Oh
But
yeah,
I didn't realize that there was 5 cognacs on the line.
yeah. He has quite a few.
Yeah, I did not know that, so I need to catch up and try them all out
Hmm.
because if I like one, there might be a good chance I'm gonna like the others.
There's a pretty good chance.
I didn't get the notification. See, I'm so sorry, Eduardo. It just keeps happening, brother. But you're not too late for anything super important. Just drinking a soda with a cigar. Nothing too crazy. Just Shasta California Dreamin' orange cream soda
Hmm.
with this. Oh, I believe it's the California Dreamin' Volume 2 in hand.
Hmm.
So
Finally.
yes, expect a package coming your way very soon, brother.
We
Ooh, that's
also
good stuff.
touched on what we did this weekend. Mike, you want to show them your arms?
You can see it on this one a little better. This one on camera doesn't really show up. I got blasted. I
Mike
got
got blasted pretty bad.
some children shooting me, and yeah, they just don't have respect for their elders.
No
Hitting me.
respect.
Did you guys have an outdoor event the other day, Archie? Yeah, that was on Wednesday and on Saturday.
Right.
The Wednesday event
He's probably talking
was
about Wednesday or Saturday because we didn't really post anything for Wednesday.
no, not really. Sorry,
Yeah.
yeah, it's got to be the Saturday one.
So
Paintball,
yeah.
yeah, Eduardo, yeah, they
So yeah, Saturday was the Cigars and More 2 El Septimo event. The owner of El Septimo came up, did a fantastic job, and it was a lot of fun. Again, we were a bit late because we had the birthday we had to deal with, but it was a very well put together event. There's about solid 40 people, I think, there. So it was a smaller event, but it was still very, very nice.
yeah,
Um,
everyone seemed to have a good time. Plenty of drinking, plenty of smoking of
mhm.
cigars. The food was from Flame and Skewers, which is a local Brazilian style restaurant here in town, which I enjoy the heck out of. I shouldn't have eaten. I didn't realize who was catering. I should
Yeah.
not have had pizza. Then I would have destroyed that like a buffet catered style
Hmm.
situation, and there would not have been leftovers. But I mean, just trying to keep up with those kids on Saturday, bunch of 13 to 16-year-olds, it is difficult.
But it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun playing with those kids. Um, Brought me back to when we used to play like every other weekend, uh, which was a little more inexpensive back then. But it is what it is.
Kind of crept up a little bit, and there was 16 of us.
Yeah, it
I
was a
remember.
lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of us playing, so that was exciting. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. Mm. But back to the Wednesday event though, real quick, because we didn't really touch on that at all.
Hmm.
I was on with Saka on Friday, so I didn't talk about it during that. But We went to a mixer networking event for a radio station here in town,
Right.
and they wanted a cigar bar, and we're like, well, we can do that.
Definitely do
Totally.
that.
And they're getting more and more events where they're realizing this is a good idea to have cigars there.
Yeah, I was so surprised how many people came up to us and said, "This is such a good idea. I am glad you guys are here." We got quite a few people that also we exchanged cards with. They said, "Hey, we're having an event at the beginning of the year. We're having an event, and this time of the year, we would love to have you guys there. How does it work?" And I gave them the rundown. I was like, "Well, let us know what your budget is. Let us know how many people you're working with, and then we can go from there with it." Um,
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to have a 25 to 30 people intimate event, we can probably bring some really good stuff for the same price as, for instance, the last one was like 100 people
uh-huh.
or more. And not everyone smokes, obviously, but you want to bring enough that hopefully at least everyone gets one.
Yeah.
So if you keep the same price budget, and then all of a sudden you got some higher quality sticks over
Mhm.
here, obviously the bigger party could still have some great stuff.
Yeah.
Because there's some great stuff in that budget range. I mean, California Volume Dreamer 2, just saying. But I am really digging going to these networking events.
So much fun.
Yeah, it's been a blast getting to meet new people, new types of businesses that are here locally. Um, just to think of a couple. There's one that guy opened up a new brunch spot,
Mimosa spot.
the mimosa spot. Yeah, so it's a flights of mimosas. I did not realize was a thing. I just thought orange juice and champagne or sparkling wine,
Mhm.
and you're good to go.
No, apparently not.
I'm wrong, dead wrong. I have the bell checked. Don't know why. Yeah, see, Byron, I'm so sorry, man. It does not make sense. Facebook does not make sense sometimes. But the fact that you are here, I am very happy to see it. We were
See you in a
just
couple weeks.
well, yeah, we will see you in about 2 weeks. Over at Cigar Heritage Festival. Very excited for that.
Just got our flight booked, so we get in on Friday.
Ooh, that's cool. But real quick, Eduardo's they start the process of creating a cigar with luxury tomorrow.
Nice.
Very cool. So if you want, do you want to give everyone a rundown real quick, Eduardo, or just tell them what it's about, or do you want to go into it a bit? They are getting a group together to
Mhm.
do a blending panel,
Mhm.
so
Mhm.
everyone gets to put it in their foresight into what they think of the cigar they're smoking, and then it's going to be as many meetups, I guess. What would be the proper word for it? I guess meetups or
Yeah.
or re rolls as they need. That's going to be some cool stuff. Go to the big smoke. Unfortunately, no.
No, we actually had it plans to be at a grand opening for a brand new lounge in Corona, California, but they ended up pushing it back to December 10th. So by that time, it was kind of too late to head out to Vegas. Um, Also, we really don't go to the big. We've never been to the Big Smoke. Um, if we're going to Vegas, it's for TPE, it's for PCA, that kind of stuff.
Of course, for
The more of
debauchery.
the retail stuff. Um,
If I go for like fun, I don't go while events are happening because I
right.
don't want too many cigar people to see the shenanigans and deviousness that we get into,
Absolutely.
and I don't need them having to find me wandering amongst the Sin City streets, as I do tend to wander when I drink, and having to like stamp a note to me and like return me to Frankie.
I also wonder, but it's either to the Nerd Bar, uh, to talk to Vanessa, or to go to Hogs and Heifers.
Your wandering is very specific. It's
Yes.
with purpose,
Hmm.
dedicated.
Hmm.
Mine is very, very elusive and eccentric. We'll go with that. I'm gonna use eccentric, and that's a good word that still makes me sound somewhat
I like
okay.
it.
Lewis, how you doing,
How you
brother?
doing, Lewis?
Got a jet family dinner. No worries. All right, Eduardo, have a good one. We'll talk to you soon. Enjoy
Yeah.
your dinner. Um, so that is what Vegas is all about.
Hmm.
I tend, because
That actually brings up a good question. For you guys that actually go to Vegas, doesn't have to be frequently, but every once in a while, if you go to Vegas,
Yeah.
like once a year or something, whatever. What is it that you guys do while you're in Vegas? Do you guys come out for the trade shows? You guys come out for the big smoke? Do you guys come out just to hang out with family? Um, you guys prefer Fremont? Do you guys prefer the Strip? Let me know in the comments. I'd like to know.
Absolutely, yeah. For us, obviously, we mention all the time we love Fremont,
Fremont, love
but
Fremont.
there are some great spots on the strip,
There
especially
is
for smoking.
one of my favorite spots to go smoke is the White Bar over at the Paris, which is just the lobby bar. It's right there by where you check in. It's nothing fancy. It's just got a simple bar and some tables and chairs and whatnot. It just looks really, really nice, and it's a great spot to go sit and people watch.
I agree with that 100%. Again, it's not technically a cigar lounge,
No.
but they have no problem with it. A lot of people smoke cigars there. We have talked and exchanged cigars with people there,
Hmm.
which again just shows how awesome the community is. Even when you're in the wild, no lounge in sight, no longer a cigar um, booth right there. It's actually much further down now.
Hmm.
You're still having cool people come up. It's awesome.
But they do have Napoleons, which I do want to check out someday.
Sure,
It's a
sure.
dueling piano bar that also sells cigars. So, and it's only open on the weekend. So, unfortunately, when we're there for PCA, we just don't have time to go.
Too busy.
And when we're there for TP is during the week, so it's not open. Um,
So sad.
but eventually, I do want to check it out. That is one of the things I want to do. And then also on the strip, you've got Monte Cristo, you got Davidoff, you got Casa Fuente, um, you've got damn it, what's the name of the Italian restaurant?
I was gonna Carmine's.
Carmine's. If you guys ever go and you're in the forum shops, make your reservations for Carmine's. It is some of the best Italian food I have ever had.
Real quick.
Uh,
Hey Jeremy, how you doing?
yeah, Jeremy.
Sorry about the 8 Lounge.
The 8 Lounge as well at Resort World. Um, it took us a while to find it, which
Yep.
is pretty funny.
And that was kind of well, it's a huge building
It
though. It's
is,
like
it
4
is.
hotels in one, and
It
four
is.
four resorts in one.
There's
But
the Resort World.
it is a world of resorts. My goodness. Virgin Hotel, they're building a lounge slash betting parlor, Archie. So if you want to check that one out, I want to say it's called. Oh, it was a weird name. Like I was like, oh, really? This is what you're gonna call it? But it looks really cool. Like the design is cool. Don't let the name fool you. I just gotta remember what the heck it is. It was like Money Baby or something.
Money Baby, yeah.
Money Baby, yeah. And it's gonna have indoor and outdoor seating just like the 8 Lounge. It looks pretty dang big, and it's gonna be a really cool betting parlor slash cigar lounge slash bar, as all of them are.
But Archie, if you want the biggest sports book in Vegas, you have to go to the Circuit down in Fremont. It is a 3-story screens for sports betting. It is absolutely fantastic. It is a thing to behold. We got to see it at the beginning stages, and we got to see it when it's all done, and it is just incredible. I'm pretty sure you can smoke there too. I haven't asked yet.
No, you absolutely can. It's 21 and over the entire building.
That's right. The entire building is 21
and
over.
Upstairs, you're not gonna like where, but you have to take the escalators. There's a new bar and smoking lounge up there.
Will not be going up. That escalator is so freaking steep. I had to sit down.
Vodka penne. That sounds
I
delicious.
I don't do heights. And when I looked back down, I almost got dizzy. I sat down and closed my eyes and waited until I got to the top.
Who the hell went with? I think it was Mike at the
Yeah.
time, and we were both looking at you like, not that bad. And then we're both like, kind of is that bad, because you're basically being like, if you had a rope, you could hold on to it. It's that steep, like one of those trying to get to a Tibetan monk sanctuary, and they are not joking around when you are in the mountains. It feels like that. It was so windy, just because of where you're at.
Yeah.
And I think it was basically closed down at the time because there was cushions and other smaller items just blowing away.
Okay, so Archie knows what we're talking about with Carmine's. We've actually have this thing going where we only order 3 dishes. Everything is served family style, guys. So it's pretty big portions. And we went with 5 people, ordered 3 plates, and we still couldn't finish it all. And we went with people that could eat.
I think, and then I think 3 of us we ordered 2 and still got beat.
Yeah. So it's pretty good sized portions, guys. But what we like to do, Archie, is we made this thing up where every time we go, we will order 1 plate that we know we like, whether it's the lasagna or the veal parmesan or the chicken parmesan. There's something we know we like, and then 2 other dishes from the menu at random. So we go through the whole menu.
Hey Cam, how you doing? Good to see you, brother. As we were talking, guys, we are having the California Dreamin' Volume 2. I was lucky enough out there to find a California Dreamin' Shasta Cola, some good stuff. So it's a great pairing. Actually, a little weird. Orange cream soda is not my favorite thing in the world. So I'm like slowly sipping on just because I want something to drink. I say I pulled a page out of Sokka's playbook because I was trying to copy his Sasquatch poop.
Right.
Again, he didn't make Sasquatch poop. He found it online and ordered a bunch of it. I thought that was hilarious. So I decided, why not have a California Dreamin' drink with my California Dreamin' Volume 2 cigar?
Sounds like a plan to me.
It's a great plan most of the time. The cigars, Cam, are 55 plus shipping, or you buy 2 packs, it's free shipping.
That is correct.
That is some good stuff.
Also, Cam, don't forget this weekend is our taster. It is a closed taster, so it's the first 20 people to RSVP. Of course, club members get priority on the list. So if you're going to be in town, your dad's going to be in town, you guys want to come to the taster, it is Saturday. Just make sure you get hold of Miguel or myself to let us know that you are RSVPing. We did have to change it from last weekend to this weekend. Um, but so it should be a good time.
There
We'll
was
have
no,
food, we'll have drinks, we'll have cigars. It's going to be a good time.
yeah, there was no way it was gonna happen this Saturday.
No.
It was so packed, and I'm still tired from this weekend. Um, then Sunday we met up some buddies to watch football for the fantasy league stuff. I'm actually winning for once. Feels good because I don't even know if I have a chance to break even. I don't think there's enough games. Maybe
There should be.
there should be. Okay, so is what it is. But I don't plan on getting to playoffs or anything crazy. So let's just have fun with it. I'm gonna put all kickers in if I could. I was gonna do that. Just let them kick the ball away.
Yeah.
You guys have a chance to see that Saka "Don't Tread on Me" coffee mug? Oh no, I don't think I have. Or don't thread on me. I
I'll take a look. I did not see that yet.
gotta check that out. I have not. Yeah. If you know where a picture is, tag me in and I'll go check that out.
Yeah,
That
for
sounds pretty
sure.
cool. I love coffee mugs. I collect coffee mugs like I shouldn't because I only drink out of one coffee mug at a time, and I usually reuse the same ones for a while,
Hmm.
and it'll switch between maybe 3 or 4 of them, and then all the other ones get no love. But I love my friggin' coffee mugs. I got a ridiculous amount. I don't even know where they're all at this point, and I'm gonna get more. It's gonna happen. There's no way around it.
Yeah, I don't doubt it one bit. Not one bit. Uh, uh, yeah, so Sunday was a good day too. Sat down, had a cigar with some buddies and watched the football games, like we all said. I don't know what it is. These last 2 weeks, my players have been projected to get some really good points. Should have been cruising victories for me. But for whatever reason, these last 2 weeks they wanted to underperform. So now I'm scheduled to lose again, which is not good because it'll take me out of first place, which I am not happy with. Um, I'm currently sitting in first on football and second in hockey. I think this would knock me to second and second. So um, that sucks. But at least if I make playoffs, I think I'll have a good shot. Just gotta wait and see. It was really my tight ends getting hurt. I had traded for the number 3 tight end, and then he goes out for the season with a knee injury. Um, and then my running backs decided to underperform. My receivers decided to underperform, and the ones on the bench decided to blow everything up. And Cooper had almost 30 points by himself on the bench, which is fantastic for him. But it is what it is.
Yeah, the 49ers cover -10 tonight over the Cardinals. What do you think?
I don't think so. I don't, and I'm hoping not because he has both the Niners defense and the tight end. So
So you need them to
Kittle.
do you need
So
them to do badly.
I need them to do horrible. I need Kittle to get a pitch on a reverse and fumble, and then they pull him out for the rest of the game. And I need the 49ers defense to give up 40 points.
I'm sure that's what's going to happen too. That's it's been pretty steady the whole year, right?
Hmm.
So many points. Um, I don't know. I don't even think I have anyone playing tonight. No, I think I do. I got somebody.
I know my players are all done.
All done. What's not looking good?
I'm up by 30, but
Mm.
no, I'm sorry, I'm up by 20.
Oof. It's
But
yeah.
with Kittle scheduled to get like 11 something, and his defense scheduled to get like 9 point something, he's supposed to win by one.
Supposed to squeeze it out.
So
It's that squeak.
we'll have to wait and see.
So you just need them to just a little bit under.
I need to do like my teams do. Like my team's
Just
done
not even like badly.
and
You just need them to
underperform.
just a little bit less. That's it.
Yeah,
That's all. Not a big ask. Of course, when I needed that, that's when his players got 30, 20, and 20. I think I was playing Otis at the time. So fantasy can suck. All right. Stuff's terrible. It's bad for your health, apparently. I don't know. I do know is that we talked about this at the beginning of the show. For those who I think it was only Brian and Peter. I think Peter might not be on right now. Who are in the Long Ash contest? Um, when we did it for Volume One,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta schedule another date for that. I think maybe we could do it the Thursday before we leave. So not this Thursday, but next.
Well, we got to make sure that people are able to get their orders
Get
in
their
and
order,
send them
yeah.
out. So
So maybe
maybe
2 weeks.
December, mid-December.
I just don't want to put it too close to Christmas, and I still want to do it before the New Year.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be so. We'll have to put a poll out there or something. We'll give a couple of dates
Yeah.
with enough time, like you said, to get orders everywhere they're gonna go. Because I think at least 3 weeks out would probably be okay. We'll be okay then.
Yeah, I agree with that. That sounds like a good idea. Still
Whew.
smoking strong. Gotta say, I'm enjoying it, guys.
Yeah,
Gotta say, I'm enjoying it.
very much so. Now, what was I gonna say? We have, geez, this is already it. This is Thanksgiving week.
Yep.
My gosh. Friday, are we gonna do a live?
Yes. Yeah, we'll be live on Friday, guys. For you guys that aren't able to join us because you're doing some Black Friday shopping, no worries, but we will be live for you guys if you guys want to join us.
I think that'll be good then. Okay.
Yeah.
Want to make sure about that because sometimes it's like gets busy that day. But if you guys are free or if you want to listen to it afterwards, we'll be there for you. So I like that.
Now, Wednesday will probably be a quick show. We do have a guest on for about half an hour, uh, but that'll probably be it for that day because we take plates out to the homeless. We make uh, Thanksgiving dinner twice.
Yeah.
Do it on Wednesday, and then we pack them up, and then we kind of drive around and find people that need a meal, and we hand them out with some water and stuff. So we got to get back to to mom's house and start
I'll,
helping cooking and packing and organizing and
ready to figure out.
delivering.
Yeah.
So
Nothing fancy. It's
no,
just meat, veggies, and some bread, maybe some mashed potatoes. I think that's what we planned on, right?
yeah, it's
Big
turkey, mashed potatoes and gravy, stuffing, vegetables, pie, and bread and
pie.
water.
Oh, I forgot about pie. Yeah, don't
Yeah.
forget the pie. No, we have not done the birthdays yet, Byron. The birthdays will be Friday.
Yep.
Shoot, it'll have to be Friday. Oh my goodness, gosh, this month has just disappeared on me. Which is exciting because then we get to go to Tampa. I'm very excited about that. I again have not been to a cigar event in Florida yet, and this being the first one, very excited.
Mm-hmm.
Not just for ourselves, but Melanie will also be there. Her first one for this. Saka's going to his first one. Luckily, we have buddies like Blanco, who have been doing this for years.
Yep.
Started in the area, so we know some locals will help us assimilate. We'll be okay. And of course, we're smoking cigars with everyone. I think it's going to be a good time. It's hard to go anywhere. I'm guessing in the world. I haven't traveled that much, so I don't want to overstep. But I'm pretty sure the world. If you go into a place where everyone's there to have a cigar with you and maybe a couple of drinks, maybe they just want to sit and have a coffee with you, or if you're having a good meal and then cigars afterwards, it's hard not to have a good time.
Oh yeah.
And I'm very excited about this one because I know a lot of you guys who are going to take advantage of those deals. If you can't make it in person, there is the online portal. And if you sign up ASAP to that, go to the website. It's in the link. If you sign up, I believe there is a raffle for you guys as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a free virtual video.
Right.
So that's really awesome. So you have a chance to win something just for watching and hanging out and partaking in the free swag from a bunch of different companies: Drew Estate, Oliva, Puente, Rocky Patel, Blanco. I believe, like you said, there's going to be some accessories and clothing companies as well. So if you're not looking for more cigar related stuff, it's going to be there.
It will be there.
I have a fun time just checking out all that stuff, let alone going to a place where, first of all, taxes are better.
Yeah.
Just a little bit better than here.
A lot better.
So even if it was just them posting stuff up and just regular prices for them, I think we'd be pretty happy with that.
Absolutely.
So bottom line is it's going to be some really good deals out there, guys, and you get to hang out with us and Mel and everybody else. I think it's worth it.
I think
it's worth
so
it
too.
alone right there.
All right, but I think that'll do it for us. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it for today, guys. I apologize for us being a little bit late. Stupid camera situation. But do me a favor, be with us on Wednesday. Some more guests for you, and have a great Thanksgiving. We don't see you before then.
Hmm.
And if you want to get a hold of your California Dreamin' Volume 2, message the page or myself ASAP, and we will get your order in. All right, guys?
Absolutely. And want to thank you again to Artista Cigars for not only help blending the cigar, but being our show sponsor.
100%. Thank you so much. Check them out too. The link is in the description below, guys. Check out Artista Cigars. And
See you
that's all I
Wednesday.
got. Yeah, see you Wednesday.